Hey friends, it's Caitlin Simmons here, and today we're going to be diving into the new Solex lasers, which I'm super excited about. Here they are. I have not used them on myself yet. My mom brought them over. I haven't gone ahead and bought mine yet, but I'm going to be hooking them up to my AO hub. The reason why I haven't bought them yet is simply because I have a baby. And you're going to see here as we start diving into using them, you do have to wear protective goggles, and very stylish. I don't know that I can actually keep my baby safe from not seeing the laser light. So until I know I'm going to be able to use these, I don't plan on purchasing them myself just because I want to make sure I can really actually get to use them. What's so nice about, you can see my rain back here, my mat, my wand, all of that can be used with my baby. So I don't know. Anyways, here we go. I'm going to kind of show you everything and just my experience with trying these out. Particularly today, I'm going to be working on my extraction site for tooth healing. The gums in here, I just had a tooth extraction on Friday. It's healing really well, but overall I want to support my dental health. And if this feels like it's going to be something that can really support my dental health, I will definitely be purchasing. I turned the camera around here just so I can kind of show you what we've got going on here. This is the Solex laser kit. This is the cool little case it comes with. It comes with 2 pairs of goggles, and we're going to be just kind of briefly going through the AO laser guide so you can see what's happening. But here's my hub setup. This is the little tablet I got because you do have to have a PC for your hub to attach to. The hub is an attachment for your AO Scan subscription. So basically this comes with your earbuds, your CES clips, these clip onto your ears, and your goggles. And this right here, this set, is the at-home version of the theta chamber, which I have other posts talking about this over on my Instagram, and I'll probably do a full-fledged video on this at some point. But for now, we're just going to be using the laser ports because the lasers are an optional add-on when you get your hub. They plan to be adding even more, so like the idea is you get the hub, and then as they make more and more really cool attachments, you'll be able to get them so long as you have the hub. But the hub on its own is extremely powerful and replaces a $78,000 device. So I'm going to go ahead and fire up the hub, and while we're doing that, I'm going to kind of flip through this. Make sure the camera can see. I'm going to go ahead and flip through just what all these lasers are for and see if you might want to get these when you get your AO Scan and your hub. So the first one we have here is the blue 450 laser. Inflammation, nervous system, bacteria, sleep, anxiety, stress, insomnia. And then it gives you the recommended points of where to use it. We've got the green 520, emotional energy, anxiety, stress, emotional, sleep, stress. Okay, cool. We've got the 635 red, tissue repair, inflammation, circulation, joint pain, muscle soreness, arthritis, blood flow, cellular regeneration. This might be one I use today. Infrared, so we've got our red, infrared, and I believe blue and green. Reaches deep tissues for effective pain relief, nerve regeneration, deep tissue pain, cellular. Okay, that one actually might be more of what I use, excuse me, for my tooth, unless I start seeing something that looks even better. Deep tissue, recovery, chronic inflammation, pain, and oh, so this would be one you use on your knees and shoulders and muscles. And then we've got this one, blood flow, cellular repair, collagen, scars, hyperpigmentation, deep tissue recovery. Very cool. Okay, and then we've got a little chart. Okay. So we've got blue, green, red, and infrared. All right, I'm going to get the hub and the lasers set up. Now you can kind of see all the different things that you could be treating with this. We're going to be using it over meridian points, and then I'm going to directly be using it over the extraction site. I don't know if I'll be using it inside my mouth, but for sure from the outside, because I know these can penetrate pretty deep. Okay, be right back. All right, so here is our regular AO scan, like home screen. You can see we have all of these incredible things to use, but when we're doing the hub, we come over here and we add our hub overlay. So you can see here, if we were to use the hub with like our goggles and CES and headset, we would be using all of this, and then we'd be choosing what programs we want to run and any custom frequency we want to do. But right now, what we're doing is we're using the laser pens. So I think what I'm going to use is the 1064 nanometer, because I was looking that one up a little more, and that one is actually one that's used in professional dental treatments to stimulate bone growth and help with periodontal disease and get rid of deep bacterial issues. So I'm going to do that one, and I think what I'm going to do is try to set up this camera so that you can kind of see, let's see, you can kind of see me plugging it all in. Getting used to this one still, so forgive my slowness. But here we go, we've got our lasers, and now I just need to find the one that I want. Okay, right here. This is our 1064 nanometers. Pull that out, and then we're going to need a cord. This is my little office room. I don't think I've given a tour yet. So we've got our 3 cords, because this is a blue. You can see blue there. We're going to be plugging it into the blue. And then we're also going to be plugging in blue. Let's see over here. And they're labeled here on the hub, so we can see which ones: 635, 810, 520, 980, 450, and 1064. So since we're using 1064, we're going to go right there into the hub. And here is our little setup. All right, now I'm going to turn the camera around and we'll start using it. I'm going to get my hair up out of the way. We got to get our goggles on. And then I'm just going to briefly go over the instructions. I'm totally new to this, so it's not just me, it's also, you know, we're all in this together of newness. So for the 1064 nanometer, this is going to be enhancing blood circulation, promoting cellular repair, reducing inflammation, supporting our skin texture, collagen production, appearance of scars, hyperpigmentation, deep tissue recovery, and then according to what I found online, it's great. They use it in dental offices. Whoops. The duration is only going to be 2 to 4 minutes per point, and they give us points to use. But I think what I'm going to be doing, since I'm not having pain in my hands, I'm not really having any pain. I really just want to stimulate healing in that area. I'm just going to use it on my jaw. I think that's what I'm going to do. And then I'm going to do this side too, where I have another problem tooth that I'll be having to address in the future if I can't find ways to restore it naturally. Which, crazy? This is crazy. And I cannot claim anything or say that this was for sure what happened. But when I went to the dentist on Friday, when I went on Wednesday, the x-rays and the pictures showed I had cavities on my bottom teeth on this left side, multiple in these molars. and I could visually see them. I got this tooth out on Friday, and now it's been, I think today is day 6, and I cannot find a single cavity on these teeth. I've been using a lot of healing things for 6 days, rain, terahertz, all my usual stuff. I don't know, just throwing that out there. Okay, so this is on. We're gonna put on our glasses. Let me get yours on too. And then we are, there you go, good job. And then we're gonna go. Okay, you can see it because you've got your glasses on, right? Just kidding, you don't need to through the camera. Okay, so it's definitely really hard to see wearing these glasses. So there's that. You want to be careful not to get it in your eyes. I don't know all the reasons, but I'm guessing it's probably too intense. But I'm just going to, it does not need to touch your face. I'm just going to do the usual things I would do with any kind of thing. It's a very faint red light that I can see. But you know, usually infrared you don't see. I'm wondering if I will start to feel any kind of throbbing or pressure in that area where the tooth extraction is because of more blood flow. Because sometimes when I'm using the wand or my red light, I do feel a little bit more. Now, the only other time I used these was actually on my brother-in-law. I used them on his hands, and he did feel warmth. We were trying to target energy. So I'm just kind of watching my clock here on my camera to get to about 4 minutes. So I might turn this off. I'm actually feeling less pressure because I still have had some pressure. You know, today's the first day back to being able to lift my baby. Been having his sleep elevated, keeping my head elevated. Okay, I have no pressure there anymore. This has completely relieved the pressure. Wow. It's like hard to see it's doing anything because I can't see it on my face with how dark these glasses are. Wow. Okay, I guess I'll do my bottom jaw too. Might as well just do the whole thing. And I believe it's suggested to do this multiple times in a row for a few weeks, you know, like daily. With what I'm feeling right now, I think I'll be ordering my set. My 30% off coupon is expiring soon, so I think what I'm going to do is call Solex today and order mine because this is awesome. Okay, wow. Okay, that's crazy. So when I've been putting my tongue up into the hole to feel it, which I don't know if you're supposed to be doing or not, it's felt pretty inflamed and kind of puffy, and it feels smooth right now and like it's really reduced inflammation. Wow. Mom, if you're watching this replay, I might have asked you to keep these at my house for a few days. Okay, it's been 3.5 minutes, so I'm just going to go over to this side and do some, might as well stimulate some healing over on this side of my jaw. And I probably have to say, this does not cure, treat, prevent, diagnose. It's not cleared by the FDA or whatever, who knows, all the disclaimers I have to give you, I'm sure I'll put them in the description. But this is not a medical device. It's not a cure or treatment or preventative. It's just something you can use at home. That's fun. Now this side, I feel some warmth. Coolest testimony, my mom was using this on one of her client friends yesterday whose hand could not close, and she was having terrible issues with her hand. One treatment with the lasers, I'm not sure what number, which one they used, but then her hand was totally fine. Pretty cool for just a few minutes of something like this. And I will say, I think that if you get these, you do need to take it seriously with wearing the goggles. Don't do this around other people if they're not wearing the goggles. Like, I have the door shut. I don't have my baby in here. My mom is watching my baby. So I'll only be able to really do this if my husband can take her, keep her in the other room for a while. It's almost making me really hot. I feel like this is making me warm, like it's stimulating heat in my face. Okay, let's do the bottom teeth. And then to save you from having to see up in my mouth, I'll probably turn the video off and do a little bit in my mouth, just right on that extraction site. We're at about 5 minutes and 40 seconds. I'm so curious to do this on a regular basis and just see all the things I notice. I mean, they have, one of them says it's good for cellulite. If I could get rid of cellulite on my legs, that would be amazing. Oh man. Technology is so cool now. I mean, these are doctor grade chiropractor, like the stuff that you would have in your dentist office, your chiropractor's office, naturopath, doctor, anyone who's professional. This is the type of stuff they have. But Solex, let's do the front teeth. Solex has taken these incredible things that we have already made that are usually thousands and thousands of dollars, and they have made them better and then given them to us at a cost that is so much more affordable. And don't get me wrong, to get the hub and the lasers is an investment, but I think it's worth it. To be able to have a $78,000 at-home version of the theta chamber, I mean, I was one of the first people in line to get it at Day of Discovery when they launched it. I was so excited. I'm obsessed with it. It's boosted my creativity. It's one of the best things, like, when you can invest in your health and you can do things like this to save yourself more bills for, like, if this is doing... I don't know how much a treatment like this would cost at a dentist or at a chiropractor or wherever, but getting makeup on her laser. But in the long run, it saves you money, helps your body. Let's just do a little under here. Should see which one's good for lymph flow and do some lymph nodes. What I was saying was something like the hub with the AOScan and MindSync is something every business owner should be doing. I mean, the way it transforms your mind and helps you get so many amazing business ideas, and it just clears the fog and just helps you, especially when you pair the hub with those affirmations with MindSync, removing those blocks to abundance, removing those things that have been in your brain just holding you back is so powerful. I mean, if you weren't here for when I first got the AOScan and the transformation, over and over transformations that my business has had just since having the AOScan. I mean, inner voice is powerful enough on its own. But then to keep adding all these tools is just, it's been incredible. Okay, so clearly I'm just doing random. I don't have a rhyme or reason to this other than I'm trying to get all my teeth. There we go. I'm going to go ahead and turn this off so I can talk to you for a second. Make sure that's off. Whew, that heated up my face. like, I'm hot now. I'd say that was pretty cool. Oh, I've been looking down here instead of up there. It's so new using a camera. I got a really cool camera because I'm really going to be trying to do YouTube this year. This is the year I want to do YouTube. This is the year I want to make more long form content, jam-packed with value, because I feel so limited on Instagram. I feel like every time I have a really cool idea for a post or some way that I can benefit you or like a new thing I'm learning, I try to put it into a reel and then I talk on my stories, and it's just like there's not enough time. There's not enough time on Instagram. And I try to jam pack it into posts, and then the posts just feel so long. So the beginning of the year, actually in December, I felt like God was telling me, YouTube, do weekly YouTubes. And then our family got hit with sickness the first week of January. The whole fog thing, we definitely got hit by that. And then the tooth problem, which that's all saved over on my Instagram as well. So thank you for coming with me on this new Solex laser journey where we're testing it out for the first time. Today we used, again, the 1064 nanometer for, specifically, I'm working on my teeth. I'm going to turn this video off, and I'm actually going to use this inside my mouth pointing at that tooth. If you have any questions, always feel free to reach out. All the info and links and how you can get this for yourself will be in the description below as well. But always my DMs are open. And if you have any questions at all, I'm most active in my Instagram messages. But you can get all of this. You don't have to be a practitioner anymore to have high quality products like this that can radically change your life. If you are a practitioner, I highly recommend getting involved on our team in Solex, because this will literally take your practice to the next level. You're going to be ahead of the game, because this is the groundbreaking, new, ahead of the game, advanced technology that everyone wants to have, but not everyone knows it's available now. And they are pumping out new, incredible things. Literally, it feels like every week. There's always something new happening, and it is really crazy cool and amazing to be on the on the journey with them, with Solex, like coming in as a team, feeling all of this happening, the excitement and the energy behind it, and then the transformations. People are being so empowered. Instead of, spending hundreds of thousands of dollars to recover from something really chronic, you can have a whole wellness center in your home for a fraction of the cost. Even just having the AOScan subscription on its own with nothing else, you're ahead of the game. You are ahead of the practitioners. You are setting yourself up for success, and it's incredible. So just a quick peek again. This is my wellness room / office. I'm still kind of putting it together. I've got a lot going on in here. I have like my rebounder. I have my lymph plate over there. I've got rain. I have a ton of my books because I love reading. I'm on this massage table right here where I'm talking to you. Normally my mat is right here, my infinity mat. We've got the hub set up on a cart over here. My terahertz one stand is right there. Usually I have my terahertz in there. But everything's kind of spread out over the house right now as I'm in this healing journey after getting that tooth pulled out. Okay. Again, thank you so much for being here. My plan is to be more active here on YouTube, and I'll share more updates soon.